Wait a minute, Magic. I know you were excited that you're going to see the Lakers and the Clippers. Unfortunately, the Clippers are not there as of now. And the follow-up, are the Denver Nuggets going to make a liar out of me? Apparently so, they did, because the Nuggets got their ball on. And then Kevin Love chiming in, the best 2 words in sports. Game 7 and a lot of popcorn because he is here for it. The Clippers now 0-7 with the chance to clinch a berth into the conference finals. We hear from their head coach.
Doc, Kawhi after the last loss said that the whole key was to stay even keeled throughout the playoffs. But considering the way these last 2 games have been lost, what's the challenge and what's your read on where your team's mindset is right now after seeing these big leads disappear?
I don't know what it is right now, but it'll be good by Game 7. Listen, I thought once Murray went down with that injury, from that point on, the complexion of the game completely changed. I thought we were the more physical team. We were attacking. We were getting into the paint. And from that point on, if you look at that point on, it was a reverse of scripts. I use all my timeouts just to try to get us to keep playing the way we've played each game to get these leads. It was beautiful basketball, and then we stopped playing. We stopped moving the ball. We stopped attacking on offense. And then that's what allowed them to score on defense because we didn't score. So, it's funny. Usually, at the end of games, you say our defense let us down. I thought it was offense tonight. I really did. I thought our offense let us down tonight.
Thanks, Andrew. Next will be Ohm. Go ahead, Ohm.
Hey, Doc, what's your message to this team after these last 2 games and entering a Game 7?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know.
Next question, Doc, will come from Dan. Go ahead, Dan.
Doc, Trez.
No.
It's been good for you all year.
Trez is up and down for us right now. We know that. Listen, I didn't, if you go just on plus minus, which I think a lot of people do, I don't think either one of our 5s were very effective tonight, if you want me to be honest. And so we have to get better play out of both of them. Yeah, I get that. But, when you sometimes watch the game and then add up that minus and see if he was involved in it, it does happen sometimes. So just watch it first before we make that critique.
Next up is Miriam.
Hey, Doc, the other day you said that the team wouldn't allow itself to be great. And obviously, you guys are playing so well today and stopped playing as well as you were. How frustrating is that for you?
It's frustrating, but, listen, when you decide to be a coach, it's not going to be roses every day. And so we clearly have the right formula as far as how we're playing, and then we keep losing it, But again, I just thought we lost our pace. I called one time out, in the middle of the third and said, guys, we're not going to dribble the game out. All right, we're going to have to keep playing because they're not going away. So give them credit. Like, they made every shot. They made all the right plays. We missed some shots, but I didn't like our shots. I didn't think in the first half we touched the paint and then the ball came out and we got shots. In the second half, we held the ball and we put no pressure on the defense.
Next question from Tomer. Go ahead.
Hey, Doc, obviously you've been around the league a while, but stats have sort of evolved, throughout your coaching tenure. I'm curious, how much stock or do you pay attention to lineup data in terms of who's better with who on the team?
We do it all. I got 1,000 coaches. We have 5 analytical guys. I don't think there's anything we don't see.
Next question. Go ahead. Dylan.
Doc, when you talk about just kind of not being able to sustain that throughout the whole game, is that a lack of concentration? Is that a lack of killer instinct?
I have no idea. Honestly, it will take me again watching the game again. I caught it early, though, even before we lost the lead. I turned to Ty Lue and said, we've lost our pace. We're walking the ball up the floor. We were getting stops at the beginning of the second quarter or third quarter, and we lost our pace, and that's just not us. We can't play the way we tried to play.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Two kind of lineup questions. You know, you went with JaMychal as the first big off the bench in the first, and he gave you great minutes. What do you think of his performance? And then also, why'd you want to go with Reggie, who hadn't played in 2 games late in that quarter?
Because sometimes we're down and you just try to go with someone. One thing Reggie has done, he has shown the ability to make shots. You know, he struggles in other areas, but he does have that ability. And at the time when you put Reggie in, we needed someone to make a shot because we wasn't doing that. So that's why. I love what JaMychal. I think, you know, like, it's a great example. JaMychal, you look at his plus minus a -10, right? JaMychal played better than that. He was terrific tonight overall for us. So he was just out on the floor with a unit that lost the lead. And so his plus minus doesn't look right. That's why you got to be so careful with just reading the plus minuses.
Doc, last question is coming from Gary Washburn.
What, you on vacation now? Waiting for the next game? Yeah, I am. But you know, honestly, Gary, this team is not. I don't know how many playoff games, but that's all we've played. You know, this is not a veteran team as far as where they're from, but they're not a veteran team together. You know, so you know, thank God it's an afternoon game. You know, we got the rest of the day, got time to prepare tomorrow and get ready for the next game.
Many of us, as having gone through it against Utah, having gone through it against the Clippers in the previous game, you know, we weren't down on ourselves. We knew what it was going to take to get out of that hole, play great defense, to outscore them 64-35 in the second half, to hold them to 26% from the field while we shot 61. It was just amazing. We had 11 straight stops at one point. Coming into this round, they were the #1 offense in the playoffs. So I'm running out of adjectives, superlatives, whatever you want to call it, to speak on our team, because that is a tough, resilient group of you-know-what. So I love our team. I love our team. I love our toughness.
All right, next question will go to Mike Singer. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Michael, can you describe what happened in the third quarter to your team, particularly after that hard no call on Jamal?
Yeah, I mean, it was when you're in these elimination games, our 5th straight win in elimination game, there is no tomorrow. So you have to understand the urgency that was needed being down 16. And we felt that, we didn't get a call here, didn't get a call there. Jamal goes down on a made basket, no foul call. And we always rally around each other. And it's no secret, we won this game with our defense. And when we defend, that gets our offense rolling, and we can get out and attack. And I mean, some of the shots that Nikola hit, some of the plays that Jamal made, I thought Torrey Craig was phenomenal. Gary Harris's offense, 3-point shooting, attacking the basket, Michael Porter. So this was a group effort. And that third quarter was one of our best third quarters that I can ever remember in my 5 years.
All right, next we'll go to Matt Moore. Matt, go ahead.
Michael, I know you're going to be proud of the defense. You mentioned after Game 5 the offense was going to have to be better. After Game 4, rather, the offense was going to have to be better. It's been better. The ball has been moving more. Has there been anything that you guys have done in terms of tactics or just execution that's gotten the ball moving more to get more guys in rhythm?
Well, I think one thing we've talked about is, against that team, you can't hold the ball. They have 3 of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA. They're very big. They're very physical. So if you hold on to it, you're not creating any advantage. You have to trust the pass and trust your teammates. And tonight we had 26 assists. Second half, much better job taking care of it. Turnovers were an issue early on. But I thought in Game 4, I believe it was, Matt, our defense was phenomenal. We couldn't score. We never got a payoff from our defense in that game. We were very slow and lethargic, lacking energy. I thought in game number 5 and tonight in game number 6, our defense was great, and we did have the energy to get out and run and attack and look to attack the early mismatches, whatever it may be. So we've just really talked about more energy, more ball movement, more body movement, and be a lot harder to guard, and the guys have done that, as well as shooting one-legged fadeaways.
Next, we'll go to Tim Reynolds, who is there. Tim, go ahead.
I'm sure you work on the one-legged fadeaway.
Yeah, I'm the one-legged shooting coach.
That's critical. I know you said you've run well on superlatives, but here's hoping you can dig deep and find a couple. Everyone here talks about beating the ball. Like, you're 2,000 miles from home, you haven't seen your families in 2 months.